East Goody Drive at South Lawn Lane.
All right, your time right now is 5:02. Safety on the metro system. It is becoming a debate in the community after two separate shootings broke out on rail platforms this week. DC News Now's Lex Roars is breaking down the numbers for us this morning, and she joins us now live outside the Metro Center station. And Lex, this is where the first shooting happened.
Yeah, that's right. The shooting happened during rush hour on Wednesday, caused backups to the Metro rail system as well as extra traffic here on the roadway in this downtown area. But it's sparked intense debate on social media about safety on the Metro as a whole. Now, if we, look at in the Metro Center station shooting, an off-duty FBI agent shot a person multiple times during some sort of fight. According to police, the person grabbed the agent, the two slammed into a wall and then dropped 8 feet. And after that fall, the agent shot the person. Well, that person did die. The agent was taken to a local hospital with minor injuries. But the very next day, yesterday, there was another shooting at the Benning Road Metro station. This time it was a fight between teenagers. 2 teenagers and a woman were shot in that incident. 2 of those victims, innocent bystanders. It leads to the question of safety on the system, and WMATA General Manager addressed it with us.
We are safe. If you look at statistically probability of actually having an incident in Metro, it's incredibly small. We are arguably the safest part of the whole region, and we're working to get safer every day. But because that logic, you would never go to the movie theater, the grocery store, a school, or anything else, right?
Well, since September, we have reported on 4 shootings at different Metro Rail stations and multiple stabbings on both Metro Rail and Metro Bus. But what exactly do the numbers show us? What's the safety risk in taking the Metro? Well, looking at the numbers from Metro Transit Police, most violent crimes are up this year. Taking a look at the crimes that are up, there have been 178 aggravated assaults this year from 162 at this time last year. Simple assault is up over 200 cases this year, and there have been 3 more weapons violations so far. Now, robbery is also up with 20 more cases than this time last year. The numbers do show that disorderly conduct overall this year is down from this time last year, but it is important to note that ridership is up and climbing a lot as compared to this time last year by thousands and thousands of riders, and it is important to keep that into perspective as you do look at these crime numbers. Live at Metro Center Station, I'm Lex Juarez, DC News Now.
All right, Lex, thank you. This morning, Montgomery County Police are searching for the gunman who shot and killed a gas station employee. The shooting happened yesterday afternoon at the Shell gas station on New Hampshire Avenue and Lockwood Drive in White Oak. Police say the employee was dead when they arrived. We spoke with the neighbor who says it is shocking to see violence so close to home.
It's really gut-wrenching to hear, because I have to be honest, I was at this gas station earlier this morning. I go to this gas station almost every single other day. So you never know when violence is going to strike, and you hope it's not you, but you also hope no one else gets hurt.
Now, police have not released the victim's name. They have also not released a description of the suspect. Your time right now is 5:06. Right now, parents are worried and frustrated after a student at Suitland High School was shot.
Yeah, the incident sparked anger, with parents upset that violence in the community is making its way into schools. According to police, the 14-year-old boy who was shot is expected to recover. Another 14-year-old was detained at the high school shortly after. Parents in the community are fearing for safety of their children and raise questions about what is being done to prevent this from happening again.
It's not safe. The first day of school, they found 2 weapons on 2 kids, and I don't understand. They have money to build this new whatever this is, but they have no funds to install metal detectors for these children's safety.
Now, County Executive Angela also Brooks worries there is a disconnect between parents and their children. She posted this on her Twitter yesterday, asking parents to sit down with their children and speak with them about violence in schools.
And for the second time this week, hateful and anti-Semitic graffiti was found in Loudoun County. Police say a bathroom at Woodgrove High School was vandalized with an iron cross, a swastika, and a KKK symbol drawn in ink on the wall. This comes days after similar messages were sprayed at Loudoun County Shopping Center as well. And new this morning, there is a new acting superintendent for Loudoun County Schools. This also coming just days after Scott Ziegler was fired for allegedly mishandling sexual abuse cases.
Yeah, there was overwhelming support to pick Daniel Smith, who was the division's chief of staff. There's no indication he wants that role to be permanent, but one board member didn't want him in this role at all. Our Northern Virginia reporter Max Marcilla has the story.
After a 6-1 vote, newly named acting superintendent Daniel Smith received a warm, albeit subdued welcome.
That motion will carry unanimously.
2 days after former superintendent Scott Ziegler was unanimously fired. The one no voter for Smith, Tiffany Polifko.
That the person in charge of running our school system, the superintendent, hold accountable the individuals that were involved.
The school board's chair and vice chair addressed reporters for the first time since a scathing report from a special grand jury investigating how one student was able to commit 2 sexual assaults at 2 county high schools less than 6 months apart. It found the district failed at all junctures, and the second assault could have and should have been prevented.
We know that we have a lot of issues that we'd like to address. We know that we need to address them immediately, and we have to restore the faith.
The report also found LCPS had a culture of fear, which Smith says he'll work to address.
We need to continue to talk with our folks that are in our schools about how they feel.
We're moving forward from here. We need to know that it's clear that there's been safety issues, there's been concern issues, and there's been a lack of respect for employees.
For some parents, a shift at the top and a change in culture isn't enough. So for you, the personnel changes need to happen first and foremost.
Big time. The 2 administrators at least, and the 2 principals.
No other administrators have lost their jobs since the report came out. Right now, the district is focusing on a new start and an opportunity under Smith to address its problems.
He was not present during any of the incidents that occurred. He has provided leadership within the division and continued to work forward as we've been in utter turmoil.
Well, it's been a very long day.